Hello friends, welcome you all to the .NET Interview Community YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how you can prepare for a .NET developer interview. In this video, we are going to discuss how you can confidently tackle the questions and challenges that you will face, whether you are just starting your career as a fresher or you are an experienced developer. We will cover all the essential topics that will help you to succeed in your interview, and moreover we are going to discuss about the whole interview process that any aspiring candidate need to go through for their interview. So let's deep dive into this video. So first of all, we'll observe the interview process and let's see the breakdown of the interview process. The interview process starts first with the online test, where the candidates have to give an online test, and upon clearing up the online test, they will be able to proceed for the next round. The next round is the technical round. This can be one technical round or that can be a multiple technical round, depends on the criteria of the selection. Then comes the managerial round. In managerial round, there will be a thorough assessment on various different level apart from the technical. Once the managerial round is through, then comes the final HR round. And after HR round, you will be getting the offer letter. So this is the interview process that is through for the fresher or for an experienced person. Now let's see what happens next in the online test. What is online test and how it's designed? So let's assume that there are 100 candidates that have appeared for an interview. So now before going for the technical round, they will be getting filtered with the help of online test. And in the online test, there are few things that are being assessed from the candidate. It varies from the freshers to experience, but majorly it remains the same. In online test, there will be an MCQ based question answer patterns, and you have been assessed on your English or communication skills. Then there will be a reasoning or logical questions. After that, there will be a quantitative aptitude questions that will gauge upon your thinking and quantitative skills. And apart from this, there will be the MCQs that will be related to the computer programming languages, or it can be a chances of having a program. For that, you have to write a small snippet of code to run that code and assess your output. So this is the online test. Once you are done with the online test, then it comes for the technical round. So out of the 100 candidates, if there has to be 50 or 40 candidates that will make to the technical round. And keep in mind, I have mentioned technical rounds. It's not just one round. There can be multiple technical rounds. Depends on the company profile and the company previous interview taking types. So we can see easily that there can be a multiple technical rounds that can come across. What are things being asked in the technical round? Mostly from the for the fresher or for the experienced candidate, it starts with the fundamentals. Once the fundamentals are through, then they deep dive into the C# or VB.NET. In VB.NET, after assessing the languages command, then they will discuss the design patterns. After discussing the design pattern, then it moves on into the .NET Core, and after .NET Core, they will assess the front-end technologies that are currently in use. The service APIs that are used, so service API or the backend technologies are being assessed, and then the database connectivity, how you connect to database and things are being assessed over here in technical round, and then the SQL part is being also assessed. So these are all a fair write up of the technologies or the things that can be asked. Not necessarily it will come in the same manner, it can come, it depends on the interviewer choice. It's not always being going to be true. And even it can be also happen like in one technical round they are evaluating some of the things, and then second technical round will be evaluating some other leftover things. So these how the technical rounds are designed and takes the interview. Once you are through the technical interview, then comes the managerial round. Managerial round is somewhat technical but more than technical. Over here, the technical skills will be assessed but less. Over here, it will be more of a process orientation. Here, it will discuss about the process, like the agile process or methodologies or what all other software development life cycles the candidate is aware of and how it's being used in their project or it's been implemented. Then, if the manager felt that they need to ask some of the technical questions, then they will be asking some of the technical questions. Maybe a uh, project walkthrough, how your project was designed or how your project was being architect. So these kind of technical questions can be asked. After that, also the manager will be looking for the bigger picture, that given a scenario or given a project where you were working in it, what bigger picture you can check or what bigger picture you can project over here. So these are kind of questions that are being accessed, or on these things the managerial round goes on. Once the managerial round is through, then comes the HR round, the most awaited HR round. So this HR round finally happens when the managerial round and all the technical rounds are through and you have a good fair evaluation in all these previous rounds. So now in HR round it will be mostly a discussion about the educational backgrounds and what you have studied, how much marks you have got, and is challenges that you have faced so far. If you are experienced guy, then they will be also asking about your previous experiences and the gap if there any between your education or in your companies, then that you need to be asked and justified. Then they will brief you about the company. After briefing about the company, there will be an offer discussion, and after offer discussion there will be a joining formality discussion, and then the HR round is completed and the final offer letter will be released to your email ID later on in the upcoming few days. Now, this is the about the process that will help you to target which round and what you have to prepare for it. Now let's see how you can prepare for the .NET developer interview and what all preparation is required. As we have already discussed about the topics, right? So now let's relate them. So .NET fundamental and SQL that need to be prepared. Then based on your technology stack or skill for the experienced person, and for the freshers it will remain the same. For the experienced one, it will be more specific towards the technology that they are working, like C Sharp, WinForm, WebForm, MVC, WPF, right? Then come the .NET Core and Azure, and then various front-end technologies. So these are the ways you can prepare on it. So let's also deep dive into some of the books that are available and I have created for the candidates that are preparing for the interview, where the questions are being listed and thoroughly thought upon answers are also created. So let's have a book overview over here and see what all books are there that will help you in your interview preparation. So this is the first book, that is Master.NET Fundamental. It covers upon the software development lifecycle, .NET fundamentals and SQL, and apart from that the design pattern and the architectural patterns are covered in this book. After this Master.NET Fundamentals. There is another book that is related to the C Sharp interview preparation that deep dives into the C Sharp concept, collections, ADO.NET, Entity Framework, and many more things. After Master C Sharp interview preparation, the another book is there for the .NET Developer Toolkit that is related to the technologies into multi-threading, ASP.NET, WinForm, WCF, WPF, and many more. Questions are there for the interview point of view. Then comes the .NET Core technologies that is the upcoming or the latest in the market, where we will be discussing about the asynchronous programming, .NET Core, Web API, and many more interview questions that will be help you in cracking the interview. Then comes the Azure, as .NET and Azure go hand in hand. So Azure preparation is also a added advantage for clearing up any of the interviews. In Azure, what all things are being asked in the interview that are listed in this book, and the questions that will be helpful in preparing and cracking the Azure are given in the book that is Conquer the Azure Developer Interview. Finally comes the front end where various front-end technologies are there, but how we can answer those questions or get those questions to answer it's deeply and wisely covered in this book. So as you can understand that the preparing for a .NET developer interview is not just a small task, it's a big task, and same we have also justified it covering into multiple books with a thorough knowledge and thorough explanation so that the concepts are properly explained, and also you can take advantage of these books. The link of these books I will provide it in the description box. You can take it from there and start preparing for your interview for the .NET developer. And also if you are looking for the jobs in .NET developer, do drop your resume at our email address, the nice emails @gmail.com. So looking forward for your resumes, and we'll share it with our channels and groups to get you help in the interview preparation. Finally, if you want more from the .NET interview community, you can join our Medium channel, you can join our LinkedIn group as well, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that more upcoming videos for the .NET developer will be helpful in cracking the interview questions. Thank you.